the new. If you're not willing to let go, you cannot receive the new. If you don't want to let go of the old habits, behaviors, that's the old self-image not wanting to let go. So if you're not willing to let go of those behaviors in that past, keep on doing what you're doing. You don't need to listen to this. You don't need to do the auto-suggestions. You don't need to do the repetition. The habit makes the man. His program created the behavior, the perception, the beliefs, perceptions, the behaviors, and the habits. He had to do what?
He had to do the thing that he didn't want to do.
There you go. He had to go back to that power station, and he had to have been working with a vision and working to a definite end. Then everything after that, he had to do it on purpose to get there. There's no other way. He had to have a definite end in mind. Then he had to do, from that point on, he had to do everything on purpose to get there. There's a place. I once looked at myself and I said, you in the mirror, we're going there. And there's a place. And we're not looking back anymore. You're not going to look at the old self-image. You're going to rewrite it. As I began to look at the man in the mirror and tell him what to do, tell him how he's going to think, I began to change everything. And you can do it too. It takes determination. It takes will. Most importantly, it takes a vision. The power is within you. When you really understand that that power is within you, you awaken something within you. This is intervention. The intervention of a higher order says, no, stop. We are more. And this is who we're becoming. I took a pen and I started to write out the new plan. I started to write out my new definiteness of purpose, my new definite end for the future. And I put a date on it. And I immediately started to act on purpose. I started to do everything on purpose to the definite end that I wrote down that we would be, where we would be, when we'd be there, and all the different companies. Nobody had the vision, only me. People around me see now accomplishments and results. There was nobody there then. There was no thing there. The power within you, which enables you, is the starting point to all things. The farmer with the vision, the land, the crops, the fresh paint on the house, the fresh paint on the fence. Who put the house there? Who designed the house? Who designed the white picket fence? Who put the flowers around? Who decided the color of the flowers? Somebody was using mental pictures. Somebody believed that they could bring forth those mental pictures.
What mental pictures are you bringing forth?
What mental pictures have you fallen in love with that no longer serve you?
And what will you now direct and change?
Your thought picture forms the mold. The thought pictures form the mold. The farmer was using images. He's been using the image-making process. He became the farmer. Dressed like the farmer, walked like the farmer. Who gave him the idea to take the straw and bounce it on his mouth? He had the perfect vision of the farmer. Wow. Every position, I haven't had very many jobs, 2 jobs in my life. When I decided that I was going to have that position, that's the way I did it. I said, I'm going to take over that position. I will be there. I saw myself there. There's a place. And the minute I decided I was going to be that, I had to understand what that was. But the moment I made the decision that I was going to be that, I did everything on purpose to become that. And I did it. I walked through the organization. I walked through the company. Where the people had been there for 20, 30 years, I was telling them what to do. Accident? No. Decision. Discipline. Will. Focus. Imagination. In its original state, it is the undifferentiated formless substance. In its original state, it is the undifferentiated formless substance. You choose. You choose. I remember telling my daughter Autumn here, who do you want to be? Who are you becoming? Remember, before you speak, I hear you. Here comes the pattern plan, Autumn. But she could not understand it until she went through it. Then we start to say, wait a minute, maybe Dad does know something.
Oh my goodness.
We never understand a thing until we go through it. Here's the important thing. As you go through it, you can now choose.
In reality, we really don't have to go through it. We can make that decision to say, no, I'm not going to go down that path. But it's very hard for man to not go through the hard road. But it's usually the valley, the process that makes the man. And we can make the decision, yes. But who's ever ready to make that decision when they have a set belief and self-image, right? So if we don't want to go through the hard road, what are you going to work on today so you don't have to do that? Put yourself through what you're doing to yourself, right?
You gotta work with images, and you've got to redesign the image that you want to express. This is the key point, is you have to design the images that you're going to express. And you need to condense your understanding, your vision. You need to condense that vision to a specific direction. And when you can condense that vision into a specialized direction, the rest is history. It's your history and yours to make it. Right? As you take this formless substance, this vision, and you allow it to work through you, it's your responsibility to put it into practical application. As you continue to put your vision into practical application, you get more visions from the application of the practical vision. And then as this formless substance, your ideas go back and forth, getting more ideas. You retrieve them when you come back. You get more ideas, you retrieve them when you come back. This is the patterning that allows you to continue to grow and grasp and understand the new vision that you're creating. Does anybody have any thoughts, questions, or takeaways? How do we pick up a vision? You've got to go there. How do we define the vision? How do we know where to go? How do we know what to do?
You have to look within. You have to be truly honest with yourself on what your wants are. What are you looking for? What are you achieving? You're definite in. And then you have to have the courage to take on everything that you didn't want to take on before. You have to have the discipline to do the process, to get to that definite, to make it a reality, to connect the dots. You have to look within. That's where it all starts.
It all starts.
The heart's going to be what guides you. A lot of it is what your heart's desiring and tapping into that universal mind.
Good. What you look, you find. Why? Because where you look is what you're attracting. What you're looking for will find you. What we need to understand is the way the mind works. We have this body. We have this body. The body is the instrument of what? The mind. So when we're looking at things, you never look at the outside. You've got to go back inside. Because there is a power station. This power station is always thinking. This thinking mind is perpetual. The mind is. It just is. You're deciding what is. The mind is the perpetual transmutation of thought energy. Now, if you don't change the course, which is you again, your old way of thinking, your old beliefs, if you do not change the course, the same perpetual transmutation is perpetuating the same law, which is your same thoughts. This is why it's important to understand this information. Up here, we have these antennas. These antennas are the senses. We pick up information from our external world. You can hear me. But the real underlying question that is in the heart, in the subconscious, are you listening? You hear with your ears, but you listen with your heart. In this conscious mind is our intellect. The intellect retrieves the information from this subconscious mind, from this filing cabinet. We retrieve the ideas from this box. And then the ideas come flashing onto the screen of your mind. Here's the point. As you hear me and you get emotionally involved, the listening part of you, which is the emotional side, checks its box. It doesn't check my box. When you listen to me, you're not checking my box. You're checking your box, your idea, your vision, your understanding. You're checking you if you think you're worthy or capable of doing what I'm saying. And if you don't understand what's going to happen next, the chances are your same subconscious is going to say, I don't believe that. I can't do that. They did that, but I can't do that. Who just talked you out of the change? If you don't understand the mind, Your same mind will tell you what to do. It'll kick out the vision. It'll kick out your dreams. How many of you that are on the call have had a vision? This thing works perfect. You get an idea and a vision and you get inspired and you go up here to your imagination. My God, how it would be to have that and to live like this and to do these things and earn this kind of money and have this lifestyle. My God, how great it would be. But then it just goes away. You just let it go. Why did you not deposit that in the subconscious mind and then tell the body what to do to go to perform the new action? Doubt. Your subconscious mind kicked out your vision before it even was able to start. Why did you not work at earning $1 million a week? Why have you not done that yet?
Because you don't hold the belief.
There you go.
You don't think it's possible for yourself.
Your subconscious mind, if there's no hard drive in there, no cells of recognition in the subconscious mind, you check your data. You can hear me right now. You hear what I'm saying. But then your same intellect checks your subconscious mind and sees, is that relative to me? Is that real to me? Can I do that? And if there's no cells of recognition in your own subconscious mind, your own subconscious mind says, you can't do that. Pfft, whatever. Get out of here. Here's the beautiful part about this, though. We've been doing it. We've been recording it. And we have people in this class that have been doing it. So we have proof. People have been tapping in here and rewriting the code. And they've been able to tell the body what to do and alter the pattern plan. When you can take this vision and allow this vision to be your starting point, when you allow the vision to be the starting point, that's the new power station. That's the new direction. That will take you to the vision. That will guide you. The new starting point will bring ideas coming onto the screen of your mind to guide you and show you how to go there. The idea flashes on the screen of the mind. You're going to have to get emotionally involved and tell the body what to do now. And if you follow these principles and get a better understanding of this, and again, we have people that have been here for a year. We have people that have been here for 4 or 5 years. The people that stay in these classes and stay working on this every day, conscious-based repetition, study, research, and understanding, are the ones that are continually winning. They're the ones that have taken their income and gone to the $1 million markers. They're the ones that are growing. Accident